Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round your Virgin Mother and Child, holy infant and so tender mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Hello friends, Taras Kitchens with you. Carol's Day, it's mean Christmas coming, and of course I would like to share with you our favorite dishes for Christmas, donuts and of course vareniki with a few fillings. Let's start our cooking. So for our donuts, pampushky, we need flour, milk, butter, yeast, eggs, and for our filling it's chocolate, of course cherry and poppy seeds. So we will have three kinds of donuts and sugar powder for decoration. So let's start. First of all, we need to prepare our yeast. So we will use our yeast with the flour, and you need to take the big spot for that. And so for our donuts, we will use 50 grams of yeast. It's a half portion of this. Then we need to add 2-3 spoons of flour and of course sift flour. One cup of warm milk. Then we need to add sugar, 50 grams, 1 spoon of sugar. And mix all ingredients. Mix till the yeast will melt it with the warm milk. Then we need to add some alcohol. It can be vodka or brandy or cognac. So I'll use brandy or cognac. About 50 grams. Dobre. Mix again. Okay, then we need to cover and leave it for half an hour. Then let's continue. So we will mix eggs with sugar and with the butter, warm butter. So we need 4 yolks. And yolk 1 egg to this. Then to our yolks we need to add warm butter. Then we need to add 2 tablespoons of sugar and mix. So 2 cups of soft flour. mix with yolks and butter, sugar. Practically we're making our dough for donuts. Traditionally we are making donuts for Christmas, but also if you or your family members love them, you can do it even in the summer. The same tradition we have for the Easter, when you have to try 12 different pieces of Easter bread pascha. The same with the Christmas donuts, you have to try 12 different donuts, pampushky. For girls who once got married, but after when you try 12 donuts or 12 different pieces of Easter bread, you need to work out. So it's a kind of challenge for girls when you're cooking at home, and then you need to visit 12 different houses to ask them about donuts. Probably after 10th, they are full and tired. So we made our dough, and then we will mix with our yeast, but a little bit later. Okay, then we need to prepare our poppy seed for our filling. Then we just need to mix our poppy seed with hot water and leave it for some time. And then we will mix it with the sugar. You can also buy in a grocery store or in a market. There is poppy seed with the sugar. But I would like to show you how we are making our filling with the poppy seed. Then we need to mix our dough with our yeast. You will see if you need to add flour. Then we need to add flour. By the way, you can write in the comments what is your favorite donuts filling. Is it cherry or chocolate or poppy seed? And mix again. My grandmother all the time said that it's really important when you're cooking for Christmas Eve or for Easter that your starting cooking should start with a pray, and then all your minds and things should be clear and peaceful. Then all your dishes will be the best. So our dough is ready, and we need to leave it about 1.5 hours in a warm place. But after 1 hour, we need to see how it's working, and then mix a little bit, and then cover again and leave for half an hour again. Let's do this. So our dough for donuts working. Second dish, it's a vareniki. We will use 2 fillings, mashed potato and sauerkraut. But first of all, let's do our dough, and then it can wait about half an hour, because the main secret of the good dough will be next. Okay, for our dough we need 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of hot water, but the temperature of the water is supposed to be that you can work, with the dough with your hands, and about 50 degrees, and that's it. This is the secret of the dough, then our dough will be soft and taste will be good. Let's go. 2 cups of flour. Many of you asked me how to do really good and soft dough. You know, all the time it depends on something. Is it good flour or not? If you like to put some salt or olive oil or regular oil, it doesn't matter, but the main thing is it's flour. Then we need to add water. Mix. And mix here. Add some flour. That kind of dough you can also use for sweet vareniki. It's with cherries or with the poppy seed or different kind of berries. You know, you can also put there blueberries in the summertime. So blueberries in Ukraine, it's about July, August. It's a season for those berries. So as you can see, our dough is ready and we need to leave it for 20 minutes, half an hour. Then we can start use our filling and dough. So we will cover our dough and leave it nearby donuts dough. Let's do our fillings. First of all, you need mashed potato. And we need sauerkraut. But we are going to a little bit fry our sauerkraut with oil and onion. First of all, we need to double wash our sauerkraut because it's really sour. So we will cut it. It doesn't matter the size. Also, if you're interested in how to do sauerkraut, we will put the link for our video how to do it. Okay. Then we will need to cut our onion and fry it with the sauerkraut. Oil. By the way, did you know that Ukraine is a leader in Europe of export of sunflower oil? Now you know that. Let's fry our onion. I know that on Facebook a few years ago it was a challenge, and even now people talking about difference between vareniki and perogi. I will tell you a little bit about that. So many years ago, till the independence of Ukraine, Western Ukraine was included to Poland, and from Polish language vareniki, it's mean Perogies. So the western part of Ukraine still use this word for vareniki perogi. It's pretty common even in my village. It's only 60 kilometers to border with Poland. So, for example, in my village we still say it perogy, but for example in Lviv, now young people say it's vareniki, or central part or east or south part of Ukraine, they can say it's vareniki, because that part of Ukraine was included to Russian territory, and from Russian language, perogy, it's vareniki. So still doesn't matter, it's still right. Is it vareniki or perogy? Taste the same, taste delicious. So mix again our onion. Let's add our sauerkraut. Mix up the onion and fry about 2-3 minutes. So what kinds of vareniki we are making for our Svetvecher, for Christmas Eve? So regular with potato, sauerkraut. So you can just mix buckwheat with sauerkraut and use like a filling for your vareniki. Also the recipe of that you can find in my book. So our filling with the sauerkraut and onion done. I'll just chill it. This is our second filling. Okay, need to add some salt and pepper to our fillings. And mix. Done. And done. Then we need to make our dough. It's rested. Mix again. Then we need to make varenички for filling. Then you can use just regular cup or glass size like this. First of all, we will make with potato. Really easy. As you remember from my last year video for the Christmas, I told you that my mom for Christmas Eve, she make it about 500-600 different kinds of vareniki. But mostly we love with potato and sauerkraut. For 3 days. Can you imagine? Also, if you like, you can, of course, you can sing your carols. At the beginning, you heard my version of Silent Night. Also, we have the same in Ukrainian language, Тиха ніч. Тиха ніч, свята ніч, ясність п'є крізь сірниць, дитинонька пресвята така ясна, мов зоря, спочиває тихо, тихім, тихім сні. And many, many more carols. It's a kind of tradition when you are visiting your relatives for the Christmas Eve or for the Christmas Day, to sing carols about the windows or about the door or in a home, different kinds. And then they can give you like a thank you, some donuts, candy, sometimes for kids money. So you have to know some carols. So next year, come to Ukraine. We can do our 12 dishes. We can sing our carols, and we can visit guests. Then we will do vareniki with sauerkraut. So, as we have two kinds of vareniki, we need to see what's inside. So we need to see a difference between them. So for first sauerkraut vareniki, I am making difference like this. And now I know that that varenik is with sauerkraut. By the way, for the second day, when in the morning after church mass, we go back home, and we are making like a breakfast, Christmas breakfast, and then we are frying our vareniki perogies, and it tastes so good. So you can do more vareniki at the first day and use them and fry for the second as well. Yum, yum, yum. By the way, we still have some dough, and we can do our third kind of vareniki. It's really easy. We'll just mix our potato with the sauerkraut. And it's also working and tastes good. Half napiv, as you say, and as you know. To do a difference between the first and the second one, we can decorate with the just fork. And now you know that's potato and sauerkraut varenik. Okay, we need just to cover our vareniki, and then we will need to prepare boiled water, and we can boil it then. By the way, it's really important to check our donuts dough. It's growing up, so it's good. Also, don't forget to add some salt water. Okay, we need to prepare onion with the oil. Add some oil. Okay, let's cook our vareniki. Mix them. So about 10 minutes our vareniki will be cooked. Okay, our vareniki ready. Let's cook next part with the sauerkraut. And wait. Okay, let's mix our vareniki with onion. Also add some salt and pepper. And shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Yummy, yummy. Okay, let's take our vareniki with sauerkraut. By the way, this is one of my favorite kind of vareniki with sauerkraut. Let's serve our vareniki with sauerkraut. The same, add some salt, pepper, and onion to taste. Okay, and shake it. Done. And the last. And we are cooking the last vareniki with potato mixed with sauerkraut. Our vareniki cooked. Okay, let's serve the last vareniki with potato and sauerkraut. The same, salt, pepper, oil, and onion. Okay, so our vareniki is ready, and we are going to cook our donuts pampushky because our dough ready. We have to mix again. You will see if you need to add more flour. It helps to work. Okay, we need to leave for 2-3 minutes more. Now we need to warm up our oil for frying our donuts. So we need about 1.5 liters oil to fry them. So donuts pampushky is supposed to dip in half to our warm hot oil. Then we will fry them from both sides till golden color. Process of frying is about 2-3 minutes for one donut. Then we need to mix poppy seed with the sugar. Three teaspoons. If you like sweet poppy seeds, you can add more sugar. Done. Now I show you how to do easier donuts. That trick my mom showed me. It will save you time. So we are going to divide our dough for two sides. This side we are going to put our filling, and that side we will cover it, and then we will make with a glass or a cup donuts. I will show you how it looks like. Let's start with cherry. 3-4 cherries is okay for one donut. Then just cover it, and from here you can see where is your cherries. Then just take less and doing like this. Like this. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's fry. So let's go next. With the same way, divide dough for 2 sides. For the first side, put your filling. For the second, just cover it and do donut. So next will be with chocolate. I have chocolate like this. But also you can use regular chocolate plate or candies, doesn't matter. Okay, let's cover them. Okay, and let's finish the last one with the poppy seed. Just write in your comments what is your favorite kind of donuts, so I can share with you from my kitchen to you directly. So, the same. And cover it. Don't forget to check. Also, if you have situation with the donuts like this, just make a ball. So doing like this, that's it. It will protect them to not divide. Okay. Okay, if you see color really good for donuts, it means that they're ready. Smells so good. Okay, let's put another. Be careful because oil is really hot. When I was a kid, also my mom or my grandmother, they make for us for Christmas donuts pampushky. For me it was so easily, just to check how she making dough, but I didn't recognize that it was so long, and that process you need to spend like few hours because of dough, and then preparation and then cooking and decoration. So, but it's, the taste of our donuts, you have to do this. Okay, those pampushky are ready. And you see, only a few minutes from both sides. Beautiful color. Next. Those ready too. We need to take away some oil, so. Let's decorate our donuts pampushky with the sugar powder. Great. Pampushky. vareniki. Let's try some. I want this varenik. Then I would like to try this one. I would like to try this one. Really good. It was with just potato. This one is sauerkraut. Yummy, yummy with sauerkraut. And the last one is potato mixed with sauerkraut. Perfect. Perfect vareniki pierogi. And now, for us, it's a kind of challenge because I can't see what's inside in donuts. So I don't know. I will just choose this one. And we will see what inside. Let's go. This is with cherries. My favorite. Beautiful. And it's of course delicious. So friends, Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year from me, from my kitchen, from our company, from Lviv, from Ukraine, with love from our country to you. Happy to see you next year here, and we can try to cook some delicious dishes in the future. So cheers and Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas!